Most of my trades never hit my target, 7 out of 10 some months, and I'm profitable. You're already doing the math in your head, it doesn't add up? Good, because that gap is exactly why you keep blowing accounts. Today I'm giving you my 5 house rules, the casino math that lets me lose most of my trades and still get paid. By the end, you'll know why your win rate was never the problem and you'll stop needing to be right. My name is JV and I trade Nasdaq for 4 years with private capital and I coach traders on exactly this. Here's house rule 1. Know your edge in one number, not a feeling, a number. Now here's the mechanism. A casino's edge on roulette is 2.7%. That's it. It's embarrassingly small, but it's mathematically real. Therefore the casino prints money forever. My edge looks maybe broken on paper. I target 1 to 3 and most of my trades never get there. So how am I profitable? Partials. Now watch this. I take half off at 1R, move my stop to entry. Now there are only 3 outcomes. Price never reaches 1R, minus 1. That's the only way I take a full loss. Price hits 1R and dies, I keep half an R. That loser paid me. Price runs to 3 plus 2. 10 trades, 4 full losses is 3 scratches that paid. 3 runners, plus 3.5 R, while only 3 of 10 hit the target. And that's the whole trick. Everyone chases the high win rate because being right feels like being good. But the market doesn't pay you for being right. It pays your exits. Years ago, I ran the same 1 to 3 targets with no partials and tore the system up because it felt like losing. Same entries, I just didn't know how to get paid yet. So here's the takeaway. Tonight, one time, take your last 50 trades and compute one number. Average R per trade, partials included. When that number is positive, you already own a casino. You've just been running it like a slot machine player. But an edge on paper dies the second you judge it on 10 trades. And that's exactly what you're doing. If you've ever quit a working strategy because of 5 losers in a row, this is the video that stops you doing that forever. Subscribe so the next one finds you. House rule 2 is never judge the game on one night. The casino has losing nights, whole weeks sometimes, but it doesn't change the roulette wheel on a bad Tuesday. Therefore the edge survives to do its work. So why does your brain fight this? Because it's statistically illiterate by design. Psychologists call it the law of small numbers. We read 5 trades like they're 500. Watch this. 10 trades from a profitable system can easily go 2 and 8. 500 trades can't lie. And I know what you're thinking. Nobody wants to wait 500 trades for an answer. You don't have to. You need 100 before you're allowed for an opinion. I once abandoned the system after 6 losers in a row. The next 40 trades, the ones I didn't take, they would have paid for the whole year. So the takeaway is this: judge your system in blocks of 100 and never sooner. Because losing streaks aren't a signal, they're a line item in the distribution you already accepted. Now, knowing this math is the easy part. Executing 3 losses deep is the actual job. That takes an identity swap. House rule 3. And this one is an identity shift. You're not the gambler at the table, you're the dealer. The dealer doesn't celebrate when the house wins a hand. He doesn't panic when it loses one. He deals the next hand by the same rules. Therefore the sample stays clean and the edge accumulates. Now the operational version, because philosophy doesn't fill accounts. After every stop out, you run a 3-line compliance check. Entry at the level, stop untouched, size within the rules. 3 yeses, then that loss is a clean data point. File it, next hand, no emotions. The distribution did what distributions do. You're thinking, easier said than done after the 3rd stop of the day. That's correct. That's why it's a checklist and not a feeling. This check takes 10 seconds and it replaced an hour of tilt for me. The takeaway is this: print the 3 questions, tape them to your monitor somewhere, and run them after every single stop out. A clean process has one enemy left, and it's not the market. It's your own data. Here's house rule 4. A contaminated sample is worse than no sample. Here's what nobody tells you about just get more screen time. 400 clean trades plus 100 where you move the stop. It's not a sample of 500. It's 400 data points plus 100 random events you injected. Your P&L can't tell the difference, and therefore you can't either, until you track it. Now watch this. Grade compliance first, money second. An A-grade loser goes in the book as a win for the process. A C-grade winner is the most dangerous trade you'll take all month. It pays you to repeat a mistake. The casino tracks the integrity of its games, not the outcome of a hand. So the takeaway is this: 2 weeks, every trade, compliance grade before you look at the dollar result. The leak shows up in that column, and it's never where you think. 4 rules down, but the last one ends more accounts than the other 4 combined. Here's the last house rule, and it's the one that ends accounts. The house never takes a recovery bet. It can't be behind. It's just running the process. Therefore, there's nothing to win back. Maybe you, after 3 losses, your brain screams that the winner is overdue. That's the gambler's fallacy. The market doesn't know you lost, and the next setup has exactly the same odds as before your streak. Be honest about what a recovery trade is. You clicked because you were down, not because the setup was there. Pull up the entry you took after 3 losses and look at it. It's never your A setup. You skipped half your checklist and you knew it while you did it. 3 losses were in the math, the 4th one you donated. So the fix is stupid simple. When a loss hits, hands off the mouse. Count 5 seconds, then out loud, new trade. And that works. Your losing streak needs 0 response from you. That's the whole point of having an edge. So if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe, because this is only the beginning. And if you're serious about becoming a profitable trader, then that's the first step you need to do. I want to all thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.